What's up, YouTube? Today I'm going to be talking about college, university, higher education. Should you go or should you not go? So, this question is very personal, and there's no one right or wrong answer. Most people will tell you, yes, you need to go to college, go right after high school, and if you don't, you're going to be poor and it's going to be the end of the world. And that's not just simply, it isn't true. Other people are going to say, well, look at people like Bill Gates that dropped out of university and they became multimillionaires and billionaires. Well, true, but that's also very rare, and you have to have something, be very good at something, or have a skill that others don't to be able to pull that off. So, what is the right answer? Cost of education is increasing every year, and the value of the degree is, some say, decreasing. So it's very important, if you decide to go, to have a purpose, a target in mind too. What do I mean by that? Don't just go to college to get any degree, a general education degree, just to get that degree. I wouldn't recommend that. Go if you have a direction, if you know what you want to do after college. I recommend looking at some of the job postings that you would apply to after college and or are interested in. Pretend like you already have your degree and you're out there and you're applying, and see what kind of requirements or what kind of degrees that particular job requires. Some jobs are very specialized and they require STEM degrees, so science, technology, computer science, mathematics, engineering. And then other jobs might just require a bachelor's degree. The question is, why are you going? College can be very fun, but it's also very expensive, and there's plenty of other ways to have fun. You know, what did I do? I went to university right after high school for 2 years, and 2 years into it, I decided that I was going to drop out. I wanted to join the workforce and see what that's all about. I wanted to start making money. So I did, and I worked construction for a few years and found out that I didn't want to do that for the rest of my life. Being outside in the rain, sideways rain, thunder, lightning, you know, in the mud. It was it was an experience. It was an eye-opening experience. So then I got another job, and it was still hourly, but I interacted with some office employees, and I thought to myself, that's kind of, I'm good at computers, and that's kind of something that I'm interested in. So then that's when I started looking around and seeing, well, how do I get into that? What do they require? And they all required bachelor's degrees. So I interviewed for one job, I remember this, and I was going to get the job, and they came back and said that I was qualified for the job, but I didn't have the credentials. So it was definitely full speed ahead at that point. Um, and then I went back to school, and I decided to focus in business. And before, I was jumping around, so I had some engineering classes, I had some psychology classes, some computer science classes, and I had to retake a lot of those entry level classes too. But soon after, working full time, the company that I work for provides tuition assistance, but it's still a big time commitment. And then I graduated with my associates, and now I'm going for my bachelor's in information technology. What would I do differently if I could rewind? Well, I would probably go to a community college to get my associates first while working some minimum wage job on the side. And I would try to cover the costs that way. Going back to the main point though, should I go to college is a very personal question. You have to ask yourself, why are you going? What do you want to do after you graduate? How am I going to pay for this? If you don't know what you want to do after college, I recommend doing what I did. Join the workforce and go get your associate's degree. If you do know what you want to do already, then you shouldn't be watching this video. You should be applying and going to college. And there's other options too, like trade schools and so forth. But the main point I'm trying to drive home is don't just go to college because that's what people do. Go to college because it's going to help you get to where you want to get to in life. Try to think forward. Think about what you enjoy doing and think about how you could do that to make a living. And then pick your degree and then go to college. And if that takes a while for you to get and understand and know and get that light bulb moment of I know I have a calling, this is what I want to do, then that's fine too. And in the meantime, go to a community college, get the general education credits out of the way, and join the workforce and start building your resume. Let me know what you guys think about this video. I'm planning on interviewing someone that enlisted right out of high school, went the military route, and now is going to college. Someone that went to college right away and is now a nurse. And someone else that went to college right away and is now a history teacher. Yeah, leave your comments, like the video, subscribe. Thank you.